Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Jewish community, we traded with them, we visited them, and they visited us. We all lived in harmony, and Palestine was a safe haven for everyone. All of this changed since the occupation in 1948. We are not against Jews. We are not against Judaism, and we will never be. We are against the Zionism. We are against the Zionism that created a state over stolen land and over the dead bodies of its owners. In 1948, my mother was only a child, but she remembers every village she had to escape to with her parents, walking bare feet for hours with no water, no food, until they reached Gaza. In their farm, in their village, Zarluqa, there are farms. They had farms. In Gaza, she had to share a tent with all of her family. This is awful. She had to use to the life of a refugee. Our village erased from the map. What is happening in Gaza now is Nakba, and Nakba is the Arabic translation for catastrophe. What is happening in Gaza now is Nakba, and nothing will be spared. No village, no building, no hospital, no churches, and no mosques. Nothing will be spared. What only difference now is everybody in the world can see this broadcasted live.
Wake up!
And our so-called leaders and the media are turning a blind eye.
No, they're
And they're trying to stop us from talking about it and from speaking our mind about it. Is this right?
No!
In my family, this time in this war in Gaza, I lost 27 members of my family. They were seeking refuge to the south part of Gaza, to the so-called south part that is safe zone, but the airstrike was waiting for them. Many of them are still until the rubble until today. They are not the exceptions. Over 11,000 innocent civilians have lost their lives. They did not just die where they were sleeping. They were killed. They were killed in cold blood.
Not in our name! Not in our name! Not in our name! Not in our name! Not in our name!
Hospitals in Gaza, the hospitals in Gaza are a catastrophe. There is no electricity. There is no fuel for generators. There is no supplies. If you are injured and lucky, they will do the operation for you on the floor with no anesthetics. If you are severely injured, they cannot save you, and you will die like another 11,000 died. Is this humane?
No!
Is this right?
No!
Gaza is left to face the fate of extinction. There is no food, no water, no electricity, no gas, nothing. A piece of bread now in Gaza is a dream, but it is a dream that will never come true. A reporter asked children in one of the bombed schools in Gaza what their wish was. Do you know what they said? A piece of bread, that's what they want. No toys, no new clothes, just a piece of bread. And everyone is turning a blind eye on this.
Shame!
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 The number of people in Ukraine, the number of children in Ukraine who died, which we are against this, the number over a whole year equals the number of children that died and killed in Gaza in just 6 days.
Shame! Wake up!
And it is still growing. What is happening in Gaza is unique. It never happened in any place in the whole world.
True.
Only in Gaza, death certificate is issued before birth. Only in Gaza, children can no longer buy ice cream from ice cream vans. Their bodies are thrown in these ice cream vans because the mortuary is so full. Can you imagine this?
Yes.
Only in Gaza, men are collecting the remains of their children in carrier bags. Only in Gaza, a child who's 10 years old keeping the remains of his brother in a school bag. Imagine someone is keeping the remains of his brother in a school bag. Is this right?
No!
In the name of humanity, what is this called?
Genocide!
If this is not genocide, what else? If this is not ethnic cleansing, what else? The suffering in Palestine has never been seen throughout the whole mankind. And it has not been happening from 7th of October. It's been happening for 75 years. I call people to watch a documentary. It's called Tantura, Tantura. It's on YouTube. It's free to watch. It tells you, it's an Israeli documentary. It tells you in Israel's own soldiers what they did to the Palestinians after 1948. It is barbaric, killing them in cold blood, beheading babies, raping women, burning them alive. This is not my words. This is the Israelis' words themselves. This is what they did. And this is what Israel is accusing Hamas of doing, without any single proof. This is what they did.
Stop telling lies!
This is what they did. Please, everyone look at it. So you will know the real face of Israel from 1948. The Palestinians in Gaza, they have nothing. They've got no hope. They've got nothing to hold on to except their strong faith and the hope that people like us will stand beside them. You don't need to be a pro-Palestinian to support Gaza. You only need to be human. So please speak up. Let the whole world know that this is madness and it has to stop. It has to stop, not in 7 days or in whenever they want. It has to stop now.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Please, please continue the boycotting. Continue the boycotting because
Embargo!
it hurts them. It hurts them a lot and it is working. We will not die. We will not die if we don't eat from McDonald's or KFC. We will not die of thirst if we don't drink from Coca-Cola or Starbucks. But our families in Gaza will continue to die if we keep doing this. I'll be buying from them. Keep it going. Keep the momentum. Do last things for the so-called Prime Minister and his genocidal government. They are not even worth talking about them.
Yeah. They have no shame. They have no shame.
But I tell them, shame on you. History will judge you.
Yeah. God will.
History will judge us all.
Yes.
And I tell them that the general election is not far from now. And we will not forget our people. And a last word to our people in Gaza. You have shown the whole world the meaning of bravery. The meaning of courage. And the meaning of resilience. People like you will never be defeated. And we promise you that those who got killed will never be dead in vain. They will not die in vain.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
We will not rest until we have justice.
Justice and peace. Justice and peace. Justice and peace. Justice and peace. Justice and peace.
We will not rest until we have justice. And we will not rest until we have our freedom! Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!